Yo my people, today's day 8 of 75. That's low-key becoming, that might be low-key becoming my intro, you know, potentially. Today's day 8, today's Monday. So it's literally been 8 days now. I started last Monday and now I'm doing the following Monday. I did say I'm gonna do like a weekly review, like a mental state. I think I'm gonna record that potentially tomorrow and give like an update of how I feel, how anything drastic has changed, anything I feel like is developing over time, sticking to like a strong diet, working out twice a day, reading, how I feel like I'm learning or just developing as a person, like my self-improvement, just anything that I feel like is worth talking about. Right now I'm on my way to do my first workout. It don't look like it because I'm in the car, but I'm actually gonna go play some football and I might leave out a gym session tonight. Potentially, it's looking like it, because if I do this and then I go for a run in the day, that's 2 workouts done. Looking like I might be doing that. I'm not too sure, because I have been working out literally every single day now. Ever since Monday, I've been training every single day. You guys have been seeing it if you've been watching. So might not be a gym session tonight. Might just be running around / walking / going through terrain. I'm gonna go play some football. I haven't played 5-a-side. I think I only play like once or twice a year, you know, so it's a rare occasion. I used to bang it all the time when I was like 15. Just being that age and just playing ball, no care in the world. They were good times. Anyways, gonna get myself there, gonna get myself to it. The time is after 12. It is late in the day again, but I had this football session I wanted to play. Otherwise, I could have worked out like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So, done talking. Gonna get myself playing and I'll catch you when I'm at the football place. Oh, call it. Ah! That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I'm so bad now. I used to be decent. Now I'm just like a brick. Fairs? Ah! Oh shit! I'm getting better though. We were going to use a football court, but it's taken up, so we had to improvise. We're using a tennis court. RS3 coming past. I don't know why. They look alright. They look alright, but for that price, there's so many other cars to choose from. So I'm finished playing ball. The ball just smacked the tripod and it broke. I'm not happy about it, but it's what it is. So I've ordered a new one. It's my only tripod as well, so I'm gonna have to improvise again. So I'm finished working out, playing football. Listen, I was a baller, man. I had proper boots. They were kind of small though, I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, I haven't played in a while. It's nice when they're a bit tight. It's nice though, because you don't want them like moving around. Like my current shoes, like I can slip and slide in these, but they actually fit quite well. But after like maybe a couple hours, yeah, it gets uncomfortable. Anyways, I'm done. Head home. Probably go for a run again. This incorporate football or like a sport instead of weightlifting every single day for how long. So it's definitely coming, good timing. Be home to prepare food and yeah. So I'm home now, gonna get myself ready for my second workout. Gonna prepare some food. You guys know I've been reading this book. The book has been talking about how working remote, if you're in an office job or like a corporate job, working remote actually gives you more freedom. The part I'm at right now, the author is basically telling you to find a way to do remote work. So you'll tell your manager you can't come in on a Friday or a Monday, so then you've got like a 3-day weekend, and on those 3 days you basically do more work than you would in the office. So you just convince him that working at home is better for you. There'll be times when he says no, it's not beneficial and whatever. If you're producing better work, then why wouldn't they not allow you to just like, you know, just be remote? But it did mention how like the boss might think that you're trying to just leave, but if you genuinely want to keep the job, you have to actually, you know, do the work outside the workplace. And when you actually work from home, like, you're given more freedom. You haven't got no one breathing down the back of your neck and all of that. So I'm learning a lot. That's the bit I'm at. Basically just trying to just say to you, look, try to find a way to work at home. You'll be more free, you could probably finish earlier. Yeah, man, learned so much reading this. I'm out, my second workout. And this whole time during Ramadan, I haven't worked out before I broke my fast. And now I've just done 2 workouts. Well, now I'm about to do my second workout before I break my fast. I'll be honest though, I am tired. I'm not gonna lie to you lot. Like, but this is different. I haven't done it this way before. I haven't done this way yet. But it is different. Might just be a one-off. I don't normally play football though, so probably will be a one-off. But it means I don't need to work out tonight, which I'm happy about. I can just record and then call it a day. In the greenery, not the jungle. I read 20 pages today. Like I said, I want to, because I want to finish that book, man, and I want to get onto another one. I literally have another one sitting on my table waiting, ready to go. So I really want to get to that. I can actually walk and talk because it's not as windy. Yesterday was so bad. I watched the footage yesterday. I'm thinking, is that even worth putting up? Still exercise regardless if I wear a coat or not. It's not that deep. It does make it harder though. Like, I'm heavier and like I sweating more because I'm hotter. So if anything, it makes it harder in a good way. Challenging myself even more. But yeah, 2 workouts before fasting, bro. It's crazy. A lot of people come up with excuses during like the time of Ramadan. Oh, I'm fasting, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Bro, it's all in your mind. Your body is so more than capable of doing certain stuff. And like, you're just trying to say, oh, I'm fasting, so I'm not going to do certain things. I used to be that person. I used to say, oh, I'm not going to do that, I'll wait after Ramadan. Bro, you're literally wasting your time. Just get on with it. It's not that hard, especially now when we're breaking our fast at 6, 7 to 8 o'clock now. It's really not that difficult. If you've got something that you need to be doing and you're using your excuse of fasting to do it, you're wasting your time, man. Just get on with it. And by the time you're done, it's probably your time to break your fast anyway. So that's my advice. If you want to do something and you're scared of what people think, let's say you want to do social media, you want to just do something that's very unexpected, in 10 years time you're going to think to yourself, I literally didn't do this because I thought of what other people think, and they literally don't even remember or care enough as much as you do. Starting out on social media, starting out on TikTok, starting out on YouTube, and you're just scared of what others people think. It's like at that point you're actually holding yourself back, because it doesn't matter what anything that you're trying to do. If you're trying to have some sort of like financial wealth and you're scared of what people think, you're never going to get there. You can't worry about what other people got to think. I used to be that person when I was back in 16, 17. I used to care. I was scared about what this person thought if I do this, because I was a very shy kid. You've got to find a way to break out of that, man, and like, you just got to get yourself out of your comfort zone, because when you're out of your comfort zone, that's when you start to grow. You'll never grow being comfortable. You're never going to grow playing Fortnite, playing FIFA, eating shit food. You have to do stuff that you don't want to do, and when you do it enough times, then you'll come to a point where I don't care what other people got to say about me no more. I'm going to do regardless of what people got to say. You shouldn't be worried about what people got to say about you, because once you've made it out, once you've actually stuck to it and you've seen all the results that you're going for, then you're going to be the one laughing at them, bro. It's not going to be them laughing at you. It's good to have people laughing at you, because they're the ones that don't believe in you, and that can give you motivation, and that can give you that extra drive to just say, you know what, just because of that, now I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to go even harder because someone's laughing at me, because I've got people taking the piss out of me. If you've got something in mind, and most of us have something in mind that we want to do, and you're worried about other people, worried about what they've got to say, you're holding yourself back. Because whatever you do, anything that you're trying to do, any financial goal that you're trying to achieve, and it's not for working from someone, it's from you building something from scratch that you've created, that you've had into your mind, that you want to campaign on. You can't let other people just live into your mind, and they don't even care as much as you think they care. At first, yeah, it's going to be a bit scary. You might post a video, or you might do something, you might initiate something, and you're thinking, oh, what if someone sees it, what if it gets embarrassing? That's all your mind, bro. You're literally, don't live in your mind. That's literally your mind playing games on you. Only you care more. No one's going to care as much as you do. And you might not realize, but they're just hoping for your downfall, bro. Jealous of other people, and it's just just a thing that you don't realize until you get older, man. If you've got something in mind that you want to do and you're scared of what other people got to say, we're over a quarter of the year in, and it feels like it hasn't even been that long. The more you keep pushing it back and back and back, the more you're not gonna do it. You can't wait for the perfect situation that when the stars are aligned, you have to start as soon as possible. You can't wait for everything to be right, be perfect lighting, perfect this, everyone's in a good mood. Forget all that, man. You're wasting your time again. You're literally holding yourself back, and don't do that to yourself. You're better than that. So I'm gonna finish up my second workout before I eat. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat yet. It's not like it's not gonna be chicken. Of course it's gonna be chicken. I'm gonna have some tuna again. You have to believe in yourself. That's the root of all success. You have to believe in yourself, man. I didn't get to record in the kitchen because the kitchen was packed. We've literally got 2 more days. Now we've got only 1 more day of fasting, so I had a few people in the kitchen just making it a bit hard to record, but I put in what I did eat. I also had some porridge as well. I didn't add that in, but I did have porridge. I am aware of porridge being like very like oaty and carby. Did some research on the packaging that I had, and there's no sugars in it, and there's no like artificial stuff in it, so I'm gonna just like let that one slide. But anything like, you know, pure carbs like pasta and rice and, you know, like bread, I'm not really gonna take that. But I am aware of porridge, you know, it's a bit of like on the fence with that. Threw in some protein powder in there. That's the first time I had porridge in a while, to be fair. It was okay, it was kind of dry. But yeah, it didn't taste any sugar or anything like that, to be honest. It was actually quite bland, even with the protein powder in it. So I've had my dinner. I'm really annoyed how I couldn't record when I eat, but it's what it is. After Ramadan, it'll be so much more easy. I can eat what time I want. I can do whatever I want. Work around this schedule a lot easier, especially with the weightlifting. Today I'm not weightlifting though because I've done 2 workouts already, which I'm kind of happy about because I don't have to go to bed hella late. I've been going to bed hella late for literally over a week now. Like every day I've been going to bed after 1 a.m. and it'd be nice for a change to not be doing that today. In terms of water, I've got to refill that and then I'm done for the gallon. Won't be yet though because it's still quite early in the evening. I won't be able to finish the gallon that early. And yeah, I think that's me done, you know. When you go through Ramadan and you can, like, you know, stay away from habits, it's scientifically proven that you need 30 days to stop a habit. And Ramadan is literally the perfect time to stop doing any habits that you might be encountering. For a young person, anyone in their teens or potentially in the early 20s or even any time in their 20s, the main bad addictions that most of us have is drinking, smoking, and like pornography. They're like the worst ones. They're like the top 3. Honestly, I would add scrolling in there when you're on your phone, when you're just flicking through TikTok or Instagram. I swear to you, I think it's just as bad as watching porn because what it does to your brain, how it develops over time, how you just don't have no attention to other things anymore. Like, how can you not tell me that's not as bad? Like, you're literally addicted. And most of the times we don't learn anything from it. We're just trying to catch a high dopamine rush. I would put scrolling as a new one. So we got drinking, smoking, porn, and scrolling. I swear, it sounds stupid, but that's how bad that's how much I treat scrolling. It's just horrible to the brain, bro. I never drank or smoke. Even before I became Muslim, I never did that stuff. Like I encountered it. I was around it. I didn't enjoy like the feeling of just having everyone just like walking around like idiots and all that sort of stuff. Same thing with smoking. Like I was around it. Like I literally had like people around me doing it, and you know, like being young. I think I was like 14 or 15, and like I remember it was during like a half term in the summer. I think I was going into my first year of college, and it was just like a summer thing, you know. I was just with the friends, everyone was drinking, smoking, and you know, I kind of just sat there. And I was never addicted. I never really got into that stuff, which I'm really happy about because maybe when you're younger, you think, oh, I'm so cool, like I'm drinking or I'm smoking, but when you mature, you'll realize that that's not cool. You're gonna realize like I was making such a fool of myself, and the worst part is I thought I was cool. In reality, you're just taking the piss out of yourself, and everyone's laughing at you. You might be like the class clown, but when you grow up, when you come to the age of like maturity and you look back, you're gonna wish that you didn't do that sort of stuff, that you didn't encounter that sort of stuff. These stuff, literally, these addictions are just short-term pleasure. In the long term, you're not gonna be happy about it. Pornography, I was exposed to it at a young age. I was literally shown it when I was like, I think early secondary school, like year 8, year 9. And like I remember having my friends around for for my birthday, and I wanted to do a sleepover. These are when I was with like all my it's like my white phase era, and we would all come to my house, and we was all downstairs in the living room, and we all set up beds and, you know, blankets and cushions and whatever. My friend got up on his computer, and then my man was just like, my man put in porn, bro. We all just sat there like around it, and I'm just like, I was young, I didn't know any better, so we was all watching it. We weren't all like, you know, that was it. We wasn't touching ourselves or anything like that. I can easily tell like this isn't what we should be watching. Like we shouldn't be like doing this sort of stuff. Like I'm very young, I've just hit puberty. Like I'm not meant to be watching people having sex. Like it didn't really make sense. Like I've never seen this stuff, right? And I was seeing like the effects it was happening with my friends around me, and I knew that this isn't something that I'd want my parents to know that I'm doing. And I knew that if I was a parent, I don't want my kids doing this either. I know I had a responsibility to not get myself involved in this situation, because I'm literally seeing my friends just acting like dogs watching this shit. I'm to a realization it's not permanent. Like you're gonna, as soon as you finish, you're gonna just feel like a regret, or you're just gonna feel worse than you did originally. There's so many people that say like life was better before I even started watching porn or when I started touching myself. And like I can completely understand why they feel like that. I knew if I got caught watching that shit, it'd be so embarrassing. Like I would never look at myself again like the same way. And like I remember my friends were telling me like, oh bro, I almost got caught. Like why is this like the topic of, why is this the main topic of discussion? When you look back, like doing that sort of stuff wasn't the right thing to do. That's not the right move. You're in a situation where you're addicted to a habit. Know that it's not permanent. It's not permanent happiness. And when you grow up and when you mature a bit more, when you stop doing it eventually, you'll look back and think, why was I doing that shit? That's not natural for the brain. That's not natural for literally any part of your body. I was addicted to this, to scrolling. I couldn't stop scrolling, man. Like literally, like I would go like hours, and my screen time was like over 10 hours. I was bad. And like if you told me to even like bring up any of the videos that I watched, I literally couldn't tell you, because I was just chasing dopamine. Like I was literally just chasing like, you know, a good thrill. Be a role model for your future self, because he or she does not want to see you do that sort of stuff, especially your parents and especially your kids. I'm gonna call it there for day 8. Or any tips or anything to talk about that can help any one of you people. So I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna have an early night, first one in ages, so I'm happy about that. And I'll see you guys on day number 9.